Okay, so the cards will be available in packs of 5, like a booster pack. In each booster pack, you will get 3 player cards and 2 chance cards. I haven't really thought of a name here that would be a great help if you guys could help me with that as well. So, to play a game, you would need 4 booster packs, right? So you'd need 6 player cards and 4 chance cards. The card setup is pretty simple. You'd have the image, name of the person or place, the typing, which I'll discuss now, what the card does, a little bit about the person or place on the card, card number, rarity, and the person that illustrated the card. Very much like a good old Pokemon card. So yeah, you can see the player cards, the mechanic is very simple. It's the rock, paper, scissors vibe. So obviously, rock beats scissors, paper beats rock, and so on. With the chance cards, you get 3 different kinds. I'd actually need a name for those as well, if you guys could help me with that. I think this will maybe make it a bit easier. So you have pre-drinks, after party, and landmark as chance cards, which I'll explain through the game. It'll just be a bit easier. So I've set up over here 2 booster packs this side, and then I'm going to set up 2 on this side so you guys can understand. So each person will set up 2 piles, like so. Player cards, chance cards. You start the game by drawing 3 player cards to your hand. You do not show your opponents. Right, there's my 3. This dude's going to draw 3 as well. You will then place one of the ones in your hand into an active area, like so, face down so the other dude can't see. This guy's just going to select that one. You then draw a chance card, right? So pre-drinks are cards that you will play before flipping these. After party are ones that you'll play after flipping them. And the landmarks you will play that'll stay, it'll stay in the turn for 2 turns, or in the game, sorry, for 2 turns, and then will be discarded after that. However, if you play a landmark and your opponent plays a landmark, they cancel each other out if you're playing on the same turn, or if you've played one that's the next turn, his new landmark will then take over that one. So this one is a pre-drink. Let me just read this quick. You win this turn if you draw. So I'm going to play that, obviously, because that's a cool card to have. So if this is paper and paper, I win because it's a draw. So this guy's just going to pick up his chance card. This one is a landmark, Iron Class. Opponent can't draw chance cards for the next 2 turns, right? So he's going to play that stays in play. So the next 2 turns, I cannot pick up chance cards. Once we're both happy with the turn, we then turn the cards. Pops, rock, rock. This card says you win if it is a draw. So I'll win this round, right? This goes to your discard pile. This goes to your discard pile. Here. And that one goes to his discard pile. Next turn, you draw another player card. You're always going to have 3 in your hand. He's going to do the same. I'm just going to play rock again. And he's going to play this one. I cannot draw a chance card due to this landmark, right? But he can. He draws one, says post, so that's after party. Switch your revealed card with the bottom card of your deck. So if you were going to lose or draw this round, you can play this card to swap this card with the bottom one from the player deck. He played after it's been flipped. So he's going to keep that in his hand. Be happy to play, flip, flip. He loses. But because he has that, he plays it. He says, I want to swap this with the bottom of my deck over here. And it's a draw. Does that make sense to you guys? I think the way it would work is like first person to 3 points or 5 points. How I see it working is if the player cards run out, or these run out, possibly just shuffle your cards back into your deck. I was also considering like a couple fun add-ons, especially for the player cards, because I've set them up that there's rares, uncommons, and commons. Like for the rares, for example, it could have something like, if you have more battery percentage on your phone than your opponent, you win this round. You know, things like that. If you have more tattoos than your opponent, you win this round. Trying to keep it fun, but as simple as possible. I don't want to really like add things like energy or dice or, you know, things like that. It must be a quick, simple game. Let me know what you guys think.